who can you trust in the 21st century? I mean, let's face it, I don't trust emails from someone I don't know anymore. Even from my bank, when there's a link in an email. No, I deleted it right away. Do you trust your government? People dealing each other with jobs and privileges? I don't know if they have my best interest. Media, fake news, and whenever the other day there was this important international document about the state of the environment, and immediately there's this critical think tank that is trying to get some doubt in the machine that the research data that they use is not correct. So, do you trust anything anymore? So, who can you trust in the 21st century? And I want to reframe that question. My name is Jan van der Spoel, and I'm fascinated about human behavior and especially the dynamics of trust. And let's rephrase that question. Let's call it, how can you trust in the 21st century? And I've made a study of what we know about trust so far. And I've looked at models from university professors from Oxford and Harvard and everything in between. And I'm a visual thinker, and I try to map it out and to see what the meaning of the words are, and how can you actually get a grip on trust. And this is the name of my company. Let's take an example. Someone I know very well had a doctor's appointment. And she came with the specialist at the hospital, and it was a man with an Arabic name. That's not an issue at all. And but the name was different. And while he was asking the questions, he didn't look at the person. He was looking at his computer and ticking away, asking questions, and without really looking at this patient of his, he said, "Oh, you have been misdiagnosed all your life, and the damage has been done by this bad treatment, and now I'm going to subscribe you this and this product, and I'll see you again in 3 months. Goodbye." And when this person, the patient, left the office, she was totally confused because there was no contact, there was no explanation. She had to really try very hard to understand his words, because it was a very thick accent. So she got a lot of question marks about this particular consult. Who is this person, and what does he base his findings on? When we fast forwarded quite a long time, a couple of years, he was actually right with the diagnosis and with the medication. And she got her treatment after all, and is now very fine. But because of his behavior and the amount of question marks that surrounded this procedure, she didn't doubt. She really doubted this procedure, and she did not trust the process. She did not trust the process, and she did not trust the doctor. So in this case, it's familiarity and communication. If you don't understand someone, what he says, because of a thick accent, because of lack of contact, you don't trust the other person. So if you know this, and you can use the model to see communication, familiarity, how can you improve it? This would be an extremely important lesson for the doctor, to establish a baseline of trust before delivering his medical diagnosis. So, how can you trust in the 21st century? Namaste. See you tomorrow.